Well, it looks like some flooding on the way, already starting to flood in a few areas. It's going to continue through much of the week. Somebody taking a look at the flood potential increasing rapidly. Again, watches across portions of Park County as well as Sublette County. Also, the Wind River going through Fremont County, also Louisville-Poja, as well as the Little Wind River. And a new area added out here in the west, out in the Jackson Valley for the Snake River. Could be seeing some increased flows there as well. As far as precipitation chances on Monday, cold front will be dropping down. There could cool temperatures now as we head toward the Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. However, it will cause some wind as well, 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, especially up in the mountains that could increase snowmelt with the Chinook effect. And as far as amounts of precipitation, this is going to be more thunderstorm activity. So it's really hard to pinpoint where those thunderstorms are going to pop up. But at this point, some places could pick up an inch of rain if a thunderstorm develops and sits over, and we just don't know where yet. So if you get one over an area that's flooding, it could cause more problems, obviously. And temperature forecast going to stay very, very warm Sunday through Monday. Highs getting up in the 90s in the basin, 60s and 70s in the mountains. Cooling off just a little bit as we head toward Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, but then Thursday, Friday, again, getting very hot again, 90s probably back in the basins. Maybe cooling down Saturday as a more powerful cold front comes in, but timing's still a little bit off in that, so Saturday may end up being a little warmer than we think right now. As far as the rivers, we'll start with the Wind River around DuBois, already above flood stage. Again, should peak somewhere around the crest we saw back in 2011 as we head toward Thursday. Same thing around Crowheart Peak on Thursday, maybe not quite as high as we saw back then, not in the top 5 stages of record. Around Kinnear again, similar to 2011, again peaking on Thursday. And also around the Riverton area, Wednesday into Thursday, peaking around 11.6 feet, similar to 2011. So what happened in 2011 for most areas, it should be pretty similar to what you see as we head through the week. And the Little Wind River, Fort Washington, already near flood stage, should go above flood stage by Sunday, continue all the way through flood stage next week. And down near Riverton, above action stage right now. It will crest probably as we head towards, say, the Tuesday to Thursday time frame, similar to the crest we saw back in 1991 if you were around for that. Now the Poposia River, over the middle fork of the Poposia, over near Riverton, again 5.4 feet, will rise above flood stage to about 6.9 feet. That'll be in the Tuesday, June 6th time frame, similar to the crest we saw back in June 1995. And as we head down above Hudson toward Lander, action stage 5.7 feet, flood stage at 5.5, should rise above flood stage by early Tuesday morning and stay there for a while, probably through most of the week. Now down to the southwestern part of the state near Sweetwater Station. Sweetwater River, again, 6.1 feet flood stage at 7, should rise slowly. And wouldn't be surprised if it rises to levels above 8 feet, similar to what we saw all the way back in 1986 when it was similar to 8.25 feet. Green River over at Warren Bridge, 4.6 feet, crest at 5.2 feet. It should stay below flood stage, but in action stage there, so maybe not quite as bad there. And over near LaBarge along the Green River, 8.4 feet, crest at 9.7 feet, flood stage at 9 feet, so the normally flood-prone areas here could have some problems. Shoshone River as we have toward Park County, toward the Buffalo Bill Reservoir, 7.6 feet, flood stage at 9.5. It will rise and crest about action stage about 8.6 feet. It should stay below flood stage, we think, at this point, similar to what we saw back in 2003. And over to the western part of the state, over near Moran, Pacific Creek, 7.5 feet, currently flood stage at 8. Slowly rising crest around 8 feet on Tuesday, remains steady through Thursday as well. This will be the highest historical crest, slightly above what we saw back in 2014. And the Snake River at Jackson, 8.6 feet, flood stage will be about 10 feet. We're right to the action stage. At this point, we don't anticipate it going up to flood stage, which is 10 feet. Close proximity to what we saw in 96 when it did get to flood stage, that's 10.1 feet. As far as what you want to do for preparedness, again, instruct people in your low-lying areas want to make final preparations in case the water does rise. Mountain streams, again, highest usually late afternoon to early evening, so a lot of the tourists coming out here, if you're going for hikes in the mountains, the stream could be running fairly low, but if you come back in the afternoon, could be raging, could be very hard or even very dangerous to cross, so keep that in mind. Those of you in the foothills, again, highest water, late evening, early morning hours as the flood continues to push its way down the rivers. And hikers and folks in the areas where water is flowing, again, don't cross into the waters. Again, turn around, don't drown. We say that all the time. Good advice here as well. You can see some contact info there. Again, our Facebook, Twitter pages, also our YouTube page. For river stages and forecasts, you can go to the website there. And SNOTEL and river comparisons, that website right there. Be safe, everyone. Have a good rest of the weekend.